this morning's dish, a Final Four edition from the host city of Minneapolis. Thousands of basketball fans have descended on the Twin Cities for this weekend's games, and some may be looking for a good place to eat. I'm sure they are. Well, Dana visited with one of the hottest chefs in town. Dana, tell us about her.
Yeah, the lucky fans around here are visiting restaurants run by Chef Ann Kim. She's made a name for herself by taking the distinctive flavors of her Korean heritage and applying them in some unexpected ways. Tell me about where we're sitting.
Yeah, so this is RumJungle. If you come to eat here, it's a culmination of my palate. What I love to eat, I think you can really feel what my heart and soul is. It doesn't take long to cook.
I know, that's what
Chef Ann Kim's heart and soul at RumJungle is part DNA, part ingenuity.
This is a sampling of what we offer here at RumJungle, and the things that I chose is really a reflection of my upbringing.
The dishes include pork belly sam, the Korean word for wrap.
Sometimes it gets a little messy.
I was going to say I've completely overstuffed it. What a shock.
Korean barbecue short ribs.
We grill it on our wood-fired grill, add a chimichurri, and on the base of it is a charred scallion creme fraiche.
And pizza with beef, topped with gochujang vinaigrette salad.
Help yourself.
Through her food, Ann Kim tells personal stories.
This is a childhood favorite of mine. My mother used to stick Japanese sweet potatoes in our fireplace when we were little, and we'd take them out of the coals, unwrap them, and eat them like candy. Wow. And I loved that treat.
Kim immigrated to the United States in the late 1970s when she was just 4 years old.
It's really my maternal grandmother who raised us because both my parents worked sort of graveyard shifts. I was always by her side when she was cooking. I always wanted to help. I always wanted to stir the pot when something was boiling. And it was just a part of my upbringing.
Growing up, she says she was a class clown. Her parents worked multiple jobs and wanted a better life for her as a doctor or lawyer. For college, Kim headed to New York City.
When I got into Columbia, I thought, okay, the parents are good with that, but my ulterior motive was I was going to start acting, and someday my name would be up in lights and I'd be on Broadway. And so, ironically, I got my headshots done in New York, and I moved back to Minneapolis, and I started an 8-year acting career back home.
Kim appeared in productions ranging from Shakespeare's Othello to promotional videos.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dream Date.
But she got tired of the uncertainty of acting when in 2007, her boyfriend, now husband, Conrad Lafer, lost his job in finance.
I was looking to make a change.
He suggested Kim open a restaurant.
I'm the risk taker, and my job was basically to push Ann over the cliff. I tend to jump in and then freak out afterwards. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he did for the majority of his life, is he kind of made bets on the market and things, and me, I played it safe.
Kim's first idea was to open a franchise of the sandwich chain Jimmy John's.
And that's what I thought I was going to do until a lawyer that we hired said, during this whole meeting, you never once talked about your excitement for this Jimmy John's, but how someday you hope to open up this intimate, family-like restaurant, and in good faith, I can't do this for you. So he said, you should reconsider doing your own thing.
Kim missed New York pizza and wanted to bring it to Minneapolis. She began reading books on baking before studying in San Francisco under Tony Gemignani, a 13-time world pizza champion.
You hear that crunch?
After Kim and Lafer walked their dog Lola by an empty convenience store in 2009, they knew where they would open their first restaurant. They emptied their savings and maxed out their credit cards to open Pizzeria Lola.
This is the only restaurant we actually worked in. We're scheduled, on the line.
Conrad was a host, if you believe it or not. Yeah.
I promoted myself out of that job pretty quickly, but when we opened, it was pretty much all hands on deck, and Ann made pretty much every pizza.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, it was a lot of hours, it was a lot of fun.
A little more than 2 years later, they opened Hello Pizza, a New York-style slice shop like Kim remembered from college. But their most ambitious project is RumJungle, named after each of their mothers. The roughly 7,000-square-foot restaurant includes a back bar speakeasy modeled after Lafer's family cabin in North Dakota.
Creativity has always driven me. To me, I just left one stage, the theater stage, for another stage.
Kim, the aspiring actress turned professional chef, was recently named a semifinalist for the James Beard Awards after being a finalist 1 year ago.
They call it the Oscars of food, so if I wasn't going to get that Oscar on the stage or behind the screen, I was going to get it, you know, hopefully get it somehow. All of those things are really, really nice, and it's an honor, but it's really about the people that fill the seats and love what we do.